2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider laid off for a ball. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Into the box now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And the pitch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2.
Alex, first pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Got him. Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Back outside.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-1 the count. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So digging in now, Carlos Correa. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First pitch on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The designated
To the
hitter,
plate now is the designated hitter, Ender Inciarte. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Here's Yuli Gurriel. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 10,
First pitch on its way.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
So here's Josh Reddick. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Stepping in, Martin Maldonado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Gurriel leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer.
And he'll bounce one on the ground to first.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, Dansby.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swanson.
Started to go down after it and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. So 1 gone for the Braves here in the 3rd. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman.
In now, Adam Duvall will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. This is skied into short left center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Swanson brings it in.
The tag, and he is out. Into the box. Michael Brantley hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
To short.
Swanson picks it up.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Count remains at 0-2.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ronald Acuna becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. So up steps Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Yordan Alvarez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Yordan Alvarez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. On to first, and they get the double play. So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Ender Inciarte will be the next to bat, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. He's set to end the pitch. Nick Markakis is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nick Markakis becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
To the plate now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, George Sanders.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
One there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Up next for Atlanta,
Striding in, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Acuna digs in now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Yordan Alvarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. And that's out number 1. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
3 points for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Freddie Freeman is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Alvarez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Martin Maldonado. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Martin Maldonado.
He's set. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Digging in once again, George Springer. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, and he gets Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the
Nope, get down. Nope, that's the ball. Got him.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago White Sox and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sean Manaea is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days. throws strikes and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Leading off the
So
afternoon
striding
for the White
forward now, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
So here's Yoan Moncada. His career numbers against Minaya. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1, no
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
The count now at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. That's the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 2-0. Here's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Dallas Keuchel will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
So digging in now, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way.
Ball is back.
One out, nobody on. That evens it up 1-1. Popped him up. Moncada has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Next up for the A's, Matt Chapman. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Keuchel into his motion and delivers. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home. Sliced hard on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here's the 1-0.
Hey!
Chapman is off of first with two away. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. The A's strand one. Still no score. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez.
Eloy Jimenez.
First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Nope.
And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara,
Number 30.
as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Chapman brings it in. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Batting it, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Now at the plate, Luis Robert. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right.
Heading after it is Piscotti.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now a pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Here's Eric Sogard. He will lead this one off today. The pitch. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball one. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. The 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
Kane, 33 years old. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitters count. 2-1 now. On the ground to third. Kingery's there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Brandon Woodruff, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, the catcher.
Here it comes.
Realmuto.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounded up the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
That misses. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And he struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Line towards center field. Kane is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Hoskins.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. And inning in the books. No score here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Keston Hiura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Hiura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third. Segura for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Oh, 0-1 count, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And another foul ball.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A 2-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour with sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all four of his pitches at any point in the count.
Digging in, Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Now here's the pitch.
Oh, 1-1.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Jimenez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Stepping up now, Oscar Mercado. Here comes the first pitch. To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now Carlos Santana. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
The 1-0 delivery. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Jose Ramirez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Oh, and 1, here it comes. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Oh, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Santana at second, Ramirez at first, one gone. Fouled off. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Franmil Reyes is the second out of the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up, Abreu in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
At the plate now, Domingo Santana, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Hit to first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Indians 3 and the White Sox nothing. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Counts a ball in 2.